Welcome to my channel. My name is Valerio and today we're gonna review a new model kit. This is the Weissritter. I think it's pronounced like this. This is an HG from Bandai, belonging to the line Super Robot War Original Generation, and this is the partner of the Altizen, and I've been waiting for this one for quite a long time. First of all, because I think the design is pretty cool. Second, because I always see the Altizen do his combo attack with the Weissritter, so well, I think I was missing it. Said so, I bought this one on Hobby Japan for 4,500 yen, so a bit on the expensive side for an HG kit, more in line with the real grade, honestly, not even the cheapest one of the real grade. However, the box is pretty big, there is a lot of content inside of it, and overall all the kit from Super Robot Wars, they are a tiny bit more expensive than the average. Why is that? I think they have to pay the license to Bandai, to Namco, but aren't Bandai Namco the same thing? Anyway, it's a mystery to which we will never have any kind of reply whatsoever. After that, let's start to look with the content out of it. As usual here, I show the runner, but I don't make a content as this is red, this is blue, this is yellow, make about the build. So the build is pretty easy. It's standard, reminds me a lot of the Altizen and the gas pen, because this is a combination of the two, give it or take it runner wise. There is a ton of plastic. They fixed some of the issue seam line wise that they had with the other release from the series, and as you can see on the screen, it's kind of a problem to put all the runner onto the screen, even though this is an HG and normally never have a problem. There is also a display stand, which is always appreciated. There are a tiny bit of sticker of the color correcting one, nothing to write home about, still within the realm of okay. Still, for this price I would have preferred to have everything color accurate, and well, the instructions are pretty easy. Really nothing too hard. If you have 2 thumbs, you're good. If you have 1 thumb, you're still good. No thumbs might be a bit challenging, but well, anyway, beginning to end I think it took me like 1 hour. Not for the main robot, that goes pretty fast, mainly for the backpack and the giant gun. Speaking of which, let's look at the accessories inside the package. So there is quite a bit of stuff, and that can make happy. For BNHG, normally you have a couple of hands and a weapon and a beam saber. Here a tiny bit more. You have the display stand, because the Weissritter is mainly a flying unit as far as I can remember. So then we have 2 giant beam saber. Same, nothing spectacular, honestly. Pretty average. Then we have so this is a swappable part for the wrist, and like that it becomes a lot like the Altizen. It has a very similar thing as far as I can remember. Then we have open hands. There are 2 shooting hands like that, but one is plugged inside. There are also a bit of spare parts, and sorry for the nail, I was painting a miniature before of it, so yeah. There's this paint of it, now no more paint. We have this super cool giant cannon. I think it's like the coolest stuff inside of it, and it is quite representative of the robot, at least in my head. And oh yeah, there are also those 2 parts to which you can attach some of the extra from the gas pen. Sorry, I didn't show them, but I don't think anybody will do it. At least I won't. Now we have our kits in front of us, and so I didn't measure it, sorry about it. I want to say it is 6 inches, 15 centimeters, maybe 16 centimeters, depend where you measure it, top of the wings, top of the head. And I'm sorry if you can't see too much, but this is a white kind of robot over a white screen, so I will try to play a bit with the filter so that you can see. Overall, it is a bulky kit. It's not a smaller one, much bigger than the average RX-78-2 from Bandai. It is very stable. The jetpack is quite fun. It has, like, I mean, you see they didn't recycle too many parts out of the 2 previous kits, the Altizen and the gas pen. However, there are some parts that are absolutely the same, so I'm also expecting from Medworks that they're gonna release the eventual detail up part as they did for the Altizen, because they will plug pretty well also onto this kit. I don't think I ever did a review about it, but there is anyway. Let's look for articulation. Head can go left and right. It is a bit blocked because backpack and high, say, neck, like short neck, short tie. I don't know how to call it. Anyway, we have a butterfly joint. The hands can go up. So I have a bit of problem with the left hand, left arm. It has a tendency to unplug the kind of circular things around the elbow. It's not a problem. I mean, eventually we'll glue all of it. I'm painting all of the Super Robot War kits. If you ever see any of my video, you see that sometimes I pop them up to show them. Anyway, that is the only issue that I have with the kit. Other than that, the waist can move left and right. There isn't an arm crunch as far as I can remember. Here you just unplug the waist. You can technically do the flip, but there is the skirt that block him. You can divide the skirt into part to go up front forward flip. Now you can bend at any level, and there is the nice detail of the kind of like iron cable over the tights, the shot, quite appreciated. Articulation on the feet is good. Nothing spectacular, but this is still an HG. And overall, I quite like the detail. Like backpack can move, wings can move up and down. Backpack itself can move up and down, can put a bit of inclination. Overall, very good articulation. Nothing incredible, but still good. Now, let's do a tiny bit of comparison. So let me pull up from my shelf some of my Super Robot War stuff. But first, Lego Dude, very small. I think it's 6 Lego Dudes, so 6 inches. Now we have the R1 from the SRX. This is an SMP. This is the, sorry guys, I'm completely blank with the name. This is the is not the Danetzegrund, the Digengard. This is the Altize, and they're all painted, guys. They don't look at all like this out of the box. They all been painted to a pretty high level, to be completely honest, because most of them quite have needed a bit of work. And now we're gonna look at the next one, the gas pen. So maybe the gas pen is the one that looks a tiny bit more like him. Here we have the Sidebuster. Still, they don't. All of them, they are HG or SMP. This is the latest one from the HG Super Robot War line. Giant. I still have to paint it because I have to understand how to fix a couple of things. And now let's go for conclusion. But first, let me tell you about my bias about this robot. I've been waiting for it for quite some times. I'm pretty excited that finally they decide to proceed with it. And I'm a big fan of Super Robot Wars, original generation design. So give it or take it, everything that comes out of it, it is a must buy for me. Because I found them interesting, silly, and wacky in all the nice way. Said so for who is this kit. So the Lego Builder, as I called it, the advanced Lego Builder will enjoy this kit. It's quite fun, takes a bit of time to build, it's not overly complex. Please don't need to glue or fix really anything. So recommended for them. The poser, yeah, this is quite out of fun. There are some limitations due to the design, a couple, and maybe the up crunch will make them not super happy, but overall it is a pretty good and solid kit for a poser. And for the modeler, yeah, there is a bit of work to be done to fix everything, but nothing as bad as with the Altizen. More onto the line of the gas pad. If you remember, it had only 2 seam lines to fix. Once you fix that one, everything is a-okay. Said so. So for me, this is a recommendation kit-wise. If you're a fan of Super Robot War, this is super recommended. If you can't be bothered with things that are not Gundam, clearly this is not recommended. But if you are okay to open your collection to something that are not strictly within the Gundam design, this you will appreciate. Finally, on to the next video, just for spoiler of the next video that I'll be doing. So there's gonna be a tutorial for the RX-78-2 real grade 2.0, but maybe there might be another review of another model kit like this one, because I'm super slow modeler. And from Valerio is everything. Please guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe and share it. Thank you.